Okay, going through a great lower body exercise called a goblet squat. The goblet part will make sense in a moment when I show you how to hold on to the weight that you're using. But essentially a goblet squat is adding resistance to a squat in the front of your body. So, we can do body weight squats, we can do squats in different ways. People traditionally will think of a squat with, a barbell on your back, so that would be a back-loaded squat. But a front-loaded squat allows a lot of people to keep better posture, can be better on the low back, and often will let you get deeper into the squat. So it's a really great alternative. And typically with the goblet squat, not only do I focus on range of motion and depth, but I will add in a tempo for a little bit more control and thought to how you're moving. So I'll show just kind of a basic goblet squat, and then if we're going to add a tempo into it, I'll go through how to do that. And I'm also showing 3 different tools for a goblet squat. So I have a dumbbell, a kettlebell, and a weighted medicine ball. So if you're using a dumbbell, you're going to think of holding this weight up kind of as if you were holding a large goblet in front of you. So I always think of, this beautiful medieval goblets. So holding one of those up. So everything you know about a basic squat that you learned in the squat video, you want to apply here. So feet are at least hip width apart, if not a little bit wider. Toes are either straight ahead or slightly out to the side. Really think about your posture. So chest is up, shoulders are back, abs are engaged, holding that goblet up, and you're going down as deep as you can. Really your goal is to get those elbows to the inside of the knees and push the knees out to really keep that great posture, and then come up engaging the glutes. So down with nice control, push those knees out, up. So notice I'm going down a little bit slow, getting into that good posture, and then driving up with a little more power and a little more speed than I'm going down. So it's a lot of control, abs engaged, get that posture, drive up to the heels, engage the glutes. Okay, if I'm going to go through that with a medicine ball, for example, very similar stance, similar posture, and same idea. Okay, so I'm basically on this one, if we were going to think about the tempo, if I assigned a tempo to the workout. So if I, for example, wrote goblet squat, and then in parentheses I put 3/1/1. So what I mean by that is you're taking 3 seconds to go down, 1001, 1002, 1003, pausing for 1 second, up in 1 second. So that's the 3/1/1. 1001, 1002, 1003, pause for 1001, up in 1001. So it definitely makes you very conscious and engaged in the exercise and changes it. It works more on power, works more on control, which is just great, adding in additional skills. If I'm using a kettlebell, so there's a little bit of a technique involved in getting into this position. So picking up that kettlebell, and you kind of toss it up to yourself and catch it. So you can either hold it up like this. Some people, especially as the bell gets a little larger, prefer to hold it differently, so they might hold it more in the bottoms up position. Can be more comfortable just because you have a larger round object to hold on to. So again, driving down and back, pause, and up. Again, if it were here, holding the sides of the bell, going down, keeping great posture, driving up.